What's up guys, it's Axiom the Good Time Gaming, and today I'm bringing you another great Payday 2 video. In this video we're going to round down 5 more Payday 2 DLCs that are worth your time and money. Now I have a video on my channel already called Top 5 Payday 2 DLC. Rather than rehash parts of that and put that into a new video, I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys a brand new set of 5 new DLC that are definitely worth it and you should definitely pick up. Let's get started. Number 5 is the Biker Pack. This one just recently came out and makes the list for a couple reasons. First off, the basics. The Biker Pack introduces an outlaw biker to the Payday crew, dubbed Rust. If the character model looks and sounds kind of familiar, it's because Rust is voiced by Ron Perlman of Hellboy and Sons of Anarchy fame, among other film and TV shows. Rust is 100% voiced by Ron Perlman, bringing the character to life and some Hollywood talent to Payday crew. This is definitely a good thing, as I am a huge fan of Ron Perlman. Objectively though, the pack offers your standard array of character pack contents. You get a brand new shotgun, the Breaker 12 gauge, an incredibly powerful weapon. It can accept silencers, pushing its damage to over 200. It can be concealed. However, this weapon has abysmal ammo pickup. With fully loaded ace and walk-in closet, you'll be lucky to get one shot for every ammo box you pick up. I expect that this might get adjusted in the future, but it may not. Your best bet using this gun though is to use it in conjunction with a reliable secondary to help balance out your ammo losses. Still, it's a very good gun and one of my favorites. We also get a chain whip. You like chain whips? I like chain whips. Use the chain whip. Whip the cops. Whip the nene. Just kidding, don't whip the nene. Don't do it. Please don't. Rust has his own mask, a nice combination between a demon and a clown mask. And last but not least, there is the Biker perk deck. This deck is basically designed to give you a moderate amount of health or armor based on what you need most. For example, the more of your armor that is missing, the more health you will regen. The more health that is missing, the more armor you will regen. It's a weird harmony of armor and health that is fueled by killing cops. Note that you have to make kills, damaging them will not suffice. What's nice though is that it doesn't matter who makes the kills, so your teammates can totally help keep you alive by doing what they do best, killing. It's a cool perk deck and I've seen some success with it, and hopefully you will too. Rust has a lot of personality and some really awesome lines. Let's take a listen to some of them, shall we?
I don't get people who like white chocolate more than milk chocolate. I mean, what the fuck?
Just give me a minute here. Thanks already.
Sorry, Control. I was gonna take a bite of my sandwich, but instead bit the radio. Stupid me, right?
I'm just gonna check that right up.
Sorry, but Jesus Christ, this job fucking sucks. Aren't you bored?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll be right with you.
Hey, you guys know if the boss's daughter is single? She is fine.
I see. Yeah. Okay. 1 second.
Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. Remember that song?
I see. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Control. I just came to think how easy it is to break someone's neck. Snap, it says. Just kidding. How the hell should I know, right?
Yeah, I understand.
I could have made it in porn. Just saying, you know? I could have.
I'm looking now. I'm just gonna look at it.
You guys seen Hellboy? Great fucking movie. They really should do a third one.
Yeah, that's great. Just a minute, please.
Fuck! Shield! Punk ass shield! Fuck! Shield! Punk ass shield! Shield incoming! Bitch ass cloaker! Suck my fat dick, cloaker! Is the little baby scared now? Fucking bitch. Don't push it, shithead, and be still. Don't move. Want me to break your fucking neck, asshole?
Coming in at number 4 is the Wolf Pack. When this pack was released, it was granted for free to all players who owned the Wolf Pack for Payday the Heist. For those of us without that, we paid around $7 for this DLC. This DLC ports over 2 heists from Payday the Heist, Undercover and Counterfeit. Both of the heists are fun and have their positives. Undercover has you go after the Taxman, a rogue IRS agent who's attempting to steal a shitload of money from Uncle Sam. You'll intercept this deal and pull him out of his fancy-ass limo, tie him up, and then beat his ass to a bloody pulp to get the codes to crack the server. Once done, you'll transfer the money and escape for your sweet payday. Counterfeit is pretty straightforward. You'll be meeting up with a man named Mitchell, posing as none other than pool repairman. Heavily armed pool repairman, mind you.
You guys are dressed pretty sharply for pool repairmen. Guess you got your overalls in those bags. I'll show you the leak.
You'll be there to fix his pool, but you'll actually be fixing your way into his underground bunker. You see, Michael and one of his buddies have been printing lots of counterfeit bills in their little basement, and so wouldn't it be nice to get a hold of that and try and make our own money? Yeah, you think so. And that's what you do. This is an endless heist, so really you can stay as long as you want to and keep on printing money, but as far as endless heist goes, this one's not really that great. The amount of money that you get for the amount of time you've put into it is not very much. You have to manage to keep the power on, you have to keep ink in the printer, you have to keep the cops away from it as well, and you have to keep paper rolls in the printer. It's a lot to do, and it's just not really worth it. There's better ways to get money in XP if you need it. You will of course get some masks, which are cool and all. You get this melee weapon here called the Pounder, which is absolutely nothing special, and the gem of the whole package, the China Puff Grenade Launcher. A secondary, mind you, this grenade launcher is surprisingly concealable, allowing you to get 23 concealment with a stat boost. It can fire 3 grenades in sequence without needing to reload. This weapon complements pretty much any build, giving you some firepower against dozers, shields, or for just taking out large clusterfucks of cops. You also get 2 new music tracks to play in-game, Home Invasion 2016 and 3-Way Deal 2016. The track you've been hearing this entire time is 3-Way Deal 2016, and is one of my favorite tracks in the game. In the number 3 slot is the Point Break Heist DLC. This DLC introduces a new contact, Locke, an employee of the Murky Water Mercenary Company. The reason I decided to include this pack instead of, say, the Sydney pack, which was my original choice, is because of how unique the 2 heists are. The Point Break heists really break away from the conventional heist structure, giving us 2 very unique locations. And beneath the mountain, the Payday crew has to break into a sort of Area 51 guarded by murky water. The goal is to get in and steal some secret loot from various vaults. I find this heist offers a very nice challenge, especially on Death Wish, in particular the first half or so. Once you've gotten the loot, you'll head to the surface, take out some radar dishes, and fuel up the helicopter and fly off into the night. The XP and money payout for this one's pretty good too, so that's always a big bonus. The second heist, Birth of Sky, puts the Payday crew as stowaways inside a cargo plane. You'll need to make your way up to the observation deck, mowing through murky water men all the while. Once there, you'll let 3 pallets of money loose, which will fly out the back of the plane. Grab parachutes and then get down to the ground after them.
Baby! How do you slow down?
Find the money, defend the pallets until Locke can extract them, then scurry into the sewers and make your escape on a fancy little boat.
Look, my friend, if this is going to work, sometimes you have to do what I say. And I'm saying find those fucking bundles.
The weapon included in this pack is the Baby Deagle. This weapon used to be better, but recently had a couple nerfs on it to kind of tone it down a little bit. Still though, it's a very serviceable secondary and complements any build well. It has high damage, high accuracy, moderate stability. It's also concealable. A good weapon all around. As per usual, there are masks offered in this pack. Some melee weapons that nobody probably cares about. And one of the best additions to the Payday soundtrack ever, Drop Zone. That's the track that's been playing in the background throughout this section, and it's probably my second favorite track in the entire game, coming in behind Infinite Ammo. Next is the Gauge Ninja pack. An older pack, the Gauge Ninja pack introduces the Cross Vertex, a fantastic SMG that combines good damage, accuracy, and high stability to deliver a powerful punch, the Pistol Crossbow, a secondary crossbow that can be used with regular, explosive, or poison bolts, more on that later, the Lebensauger 308, a serviceable sniper rifle that packs a high damage punch with a high fire rate and is actually surprisingly concealable as well. There's also Throwing Stars, which are quite fun and amusing. There's 4 new masks and patterns as usual, and there's 4 new melee weapons, though none of them are really inspiring or even that great. The kunai here has one interesting thing that it can do though, it can poison enemies. Since I mentioned the poison thing, let's talk about that. Poison is an effect that can be put on your arrows if you own this DLC. That includes the bows and crossbows found in the Chivalry pack, as well as the Planestrider bow in the Western pack. Poison will make enemies temporarily stop and begin to lose health, vomiting as they do so. It's kind of a cool little perk, but really, the power creep in this game has gotten so bad that you'd be better off just shooting an enemy and killing them than trying to let the poison take care of them. I said that months ago in my full review of the pack, and it's definitely no different today. Everything does so much damage in this game that it's easy to kill people with one hit. so waiting around for poison is at the very least a waste of time, potentially dangerous, as the enemy may not even die from poison. Still, it's an interesting addition. Really though, the two big selling points here are the Cross Vertex and the 11 Soccer 308, two guns that I regularly use in my builds, and you should too. Last but certainly not least is the Socalled character pack. The Socalled character pack introduces Socalled, one of the younger members of the Payday crew and a former Russian hockey player. With the Socalled pack you get access to a smart-mouthed Russian heister, Socalled, the Valkyria assault rifle, a pre-silenced and highly concealable assault rifle, Socalled's signature hockey stick melee weapon, and the true reason to buy the pack, the Grinder perk deck. The Grinder perk deck is probably the most nerfed perk deck in all of Payday 2, having been nerfed at least 2 times that I can remember, and possibly a third. When this pack first came out, it was stupidly good and really needed a nerf. It now finds itself in a good spot, not entirely overpowered but not nerfed into oblivion either. The Grinder perk deck grants the player health every time you hit an enemy. Constant damage and constant kills means constant health regeneration. You also have a higher than normal health pool thanks to some of the Grinder perks. The drawback is that you can only utilize Grinder while wearing the 2-piece suit with the lightweight ballistic vest, so you'll be quick on your feet. He also has some great pager lines. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Where is American excitement I was promised? Send some clowns for me to shoot. American uniform too small for big, strong Russian body. Accidentally pressed tiny American button with big Russian muscle. Sorry. American food give gas. Pressed button while... Sorry. We've got texts updating radios. One of them touched the wrong wire. Dumb as fuck. Oh, thought the unauthorized helicopter fly over. Checked schedule. Helicopter is authorized. Had broken camera, but I managed to fix it. Toothpick and silver tape. Russian ingenuity.
So there you have it, Heisters. 5 more Payday 2 DLCs that are definitely worth your time and your money. Now for pretty much every single thing covered here, I have a review of it on my channel somewhere, so feel free to check out the links in the description if you want to get more information about some of the stuff here, such as maybe the weapons that were in the Gauge Engine pack, or if you want a bigger and longer view of the Biker pack, for example, you can find that in one of the videos below. So I'm curious, guys, let me know what your favorite Payday 2 DLC is. I'm talking out of all of them all together. If it was me, I'd probably have to say the barbecue pack. I really like the Molotovs and the flamethrower. They're just so good. So good. But what do you guys think is the best one? Leave me a comment, let me know. This is actually a good time gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like anything you saw today. And remember to always have a good time gaming.